The NFL has no idea what's coming. If Aaron Donald really returns, the Rams could unleash the most terrifying defensive duo football has ever seen. A nightmare no offense can escape. But one injury to Matthew Stafford could destroy this Super Bowl dream.
The NFL is awesome. It's so much different than the NBA and the super teams because it is so much about the team. Yeah, that's about the health, but it's about guys playing together, and it's about the schemes and the coaches. And so I think it's very hard to go, to be the favorite in preseason and to take that all the way through the season. I mean, we still have to remember, I know they've made their improvements, but, Seattle won the whole thing last year. So, yes, I think they should be the favorites. Does that mean they're going to win the whole thing? I think that's a very, very difficult thing to do because it isn't just five guys out there, passing the ball around and shooting threes. And this is a whole team. Special teams we saw last year was a downfall for them. So how do they improve their special teams? It's a team game, and it's a very tough thing to do, to go wire to wire.
Yeah. Okay. So you're not putting that Ziggy on him, huh? Is that basically?
Well, I think part of it too is the health of Matthew Stafford, right? That was a big question mark going into last season. You never want to put that out into the ether, but I mean, that's a huge deal. Can Matthew, now a year older, continue to play at the level that he's played? I think so, but can he stay healthy? I mean, that's going to be a big question mark, and their season is going to be riding on that. If he gets hurt, they obviously have no shot.
Last topic of the day, we have to talk about the Los Angeles Rams, as there was leaked footage of one Aaron Donald spotted working out at the team's practice facility. You see him right there in the white, walking out there with the medicine ball. I think maybe even a helmet and pads in hand. Looks like Aaron Donald is potentially mulling over a comeback right now. Fellas, you guys' reaction to Aaron Donald being spotted at the Rams practice facility?
This tells you Aaron Donald's coming back. Because if you hang around it too long until eventually you're going to get that itch. Eventually you're going to get that itch. Everybody gets it. It's just a different level. The reason I stopped working out in the off season, everybody goes and they work out with everybody. I would go to Austin, Texas. My dog, Jeremy Hills, he'll work out with all the league guys. And I would still work out with the league guys. Then finally I had to stop because I was like, Ach, if you keep working out with these league guys, you gonna mess around and be like, you know what?
I could do this.
Let me try to go out there and see if I can steal a couple more checks. Maybe get a couple more active game checks. And so I finally was like, Acho, stop working out with the league guys. Go work out with these 35-year-old moms and go out there and do these little up. Like, stop what you
No more power cleaning.
For what?
No snatching.
For what?
Bro out there boxercising.
Yeah. I'm like, if Aaron Donald keeps hanging out with these Myles Garretts and with these Puna 4s and with eventually he's gonna be like, you know what, bruh? Let me just go ahead and lace him up.
Acho, when it was first announced that he was considering it, I said it's a done deal. You've been retired. When you utter those words, I'm considering, it's done. It's done.
Yeah.
Now he just trying to he in shape, but he not in football shape.
Yeah.
He got to get his mind ready for what's to come because he knows what that road is.
Yeah.
He's been down that road. It's a done deal. And if the Los Angeles Rams stay healthy,
Man.
I don't know who can compete with him. Everybody, have we ever seen, quite arguably, the best defensive tackle to ever play and quite arguably the best defensive end to ever play on the same team? And if Aaron Donald is remotely close to what he was, this shit about to go bananas.
Who they full sliding to if they play opposite sides?
That part.
What
To
they gonna
Myles
do?
Garrett.
So you gonna leave?
Exactly.
You gonna let AD get busy?
And you got guys on the back end that can cover now. And so
Yeah, McDuffie.
I believe this is 100% going down. It ain't it's 100%. Aaron Donald, 99 now, will be coming back to the Los Angeles Rams. And if these dudes stay healthy, they go 15-2.
I think it was. I never thought Aaron Donald was really retired for good, bro. I just never did. I just think from a fan's perspective.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Too good when he retired.
He too good. Your first team All Pro your last year in the league. You end up leaving. I understand. Cool. You wanna call it a career. After that, you see Calvin Johnson after he retired. He retired at the top of his game. Where did he go? He tricked off somewhere, man. We don't know where he's at right now. Barry Sanders. What does he do afterwards? You don't really hear from him that much.
Right.
You know what Aaron Donald's doing after retiring? He's out here whooping Jared versus ass in some workouts, man. He's out here throwing up 150-pound dumbbells with his feet off the ground, just getting straight chest and arm and work in. This dude is not real. Like the competitive edge has clearly not left him. The fire to go out there and compete has clearly not left him. The want to be around the guys and still work out and still be in the facility and do all those things. Because this is not the first time he's gone and worked out at the Rams facility. He's been there before. It's like James Harrison. He still works out at the Steelers facility to this day. Aaron Donald did not ever lose that competitive drive. It was just the want to was maybe lost a little bit. But that want to compete has never left him. And I think now he's in a position where, hey, I could come back, I could do it again, and I get a situation that's very.
Hey, if Matthew Stafford and that defense stays healthy,
it's a wrap. Super Bowl's in LA again, and this ain't the first time a retired guy came back. If I'm not mistaken, they brought back Eric Weddle during their last Super Bowl run, and they ended up winning. So rinse and repeat, man.
So
the NFL might have just been given its biggest warning. Because if Aaron Donald really comes back, the league could be facing a defensive monster it has never seen before. Imagine trying to protect a quarterback against this. Myles Garrett attacking from one side. Aaron Donald destroying the middle from the other. There is no comfortable decision for an offensive coordinator. Double Garrett? Donald takes over. Collapse inside? Garrett gets free. This is the type of nightmare that keeps quarterbacks awake. But the NFL is different from every other league. You cannot simply build a super team and expect a championship. Football is about chemistry, coaching, execution, special teams, and most importantly, health. And for the Rams, one name decides everything. Matthew Stafford. Because if Stafford stays healthy, Los Angeles may have the weapons to challenge the entire league. But if he gets hurt, the Super Bowl dream could collapse instantly. And now, the biggest question in football is becoming reality. Is Aaron Donald actually coming back? The football world exploded after footage showed Aaron Donald back at the Rams facility. The former superstar was seen working out, carrying equipment, and staying connected with the team. And immediately, fans started asking one question. Is the greatest defensive tackle of his generation preparing for one more run? Because Aaron Donald never looked like a player who was finished. He retired while still dominating. He was a first-team All-Pro in his final season. Most players leave because they cannot compete anymore. Aaron Donald walked away while still at the top. And that competitive fire never disappeared. He continued training. He continued pushing himself. He continued competing with elite NFL athletes. Sometimes retirement does not remove the hunger. Sometimes it creates a bigger question. Do I really want to be done? And for Aaron Donald, that answer might be no. But if he does return, the next question becomes even bigger. Could the Rams create the most terrifying defense in football? Because even with Aaron Donald, even with Myles Garrett, the Rams' championship hopes still depend on Matthew Stafford. The biggest concern has never been his talent. Stafford can still play at an elite level. The question is whether his body can survive another championship chase. That was the biggest concern last season. And it remains the biggest factor today. If Stafford stays healthy, the Rams have a legitimate Super Bowl formula. A dangerous quarterback, an explosive offense, and potentially the most terrifying defensive front in the NFL. But one injury could destroy everything. That is the brutal truth about football. Unlike other sports, one player going down can completely change a team's future. And that is why even a team with Aaron Donald cannot afford to believe the championship is guaranteed. If Aaron Donald returns and plays anywhere close to his old level, the Rams could become unstoppable. A defensive line with Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett would be something football has rarely seen. Two game-changing forces attacking every single snap. And behind them, Los Angeles has continued building a defense capable of supporting them. This is why some believe the Rams could be a 15-win team and a serious Super Bowl contender. And history shows Los Angeles is willing to make aggressive moves. During their previous championship run, they brought back veteran Eric Weddle. The result? A Lombardi Trophy. Now they could be attempting another legendary comeback. Maybe Aaron Donald is not finished. Maybe the fire is still burning. And if he puts the pads back on, the rest of the NFL better be ready. Because the nightmare nobody wanted to see might be coming back.
Yo, mic check 1 to 2, -1, -2. Game over for this video, folks. Smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to stay in the huddle for more. This is NFL Madness, bringing the heat and signing out.